Imagine being wrongly accused of a heinous crime, witnessing the true culprit, and then having to escape a massive nationwide manhunt to prove your innocence. It sounds like an impossible challenge, right? Dr. Richard Kimble, the protagonist in The Fugitive, outsmarted the United States Marshals Service through a brilliant combination of resourcefulness, deep understanding of their investigative tactics, and an unwavering focus on his singular goal: finding the one-armed man. He didn't just run. He actively pursued his own investigation while evading capture, using intelligence against his pursuers. The core of Kimble's evasion strategy lay into key elements. First, he consistently acted unpredictably, never staying in one place or following a pattern that the marshals could exploit. Second, he leveraged the marshals' standard operating procedures against them, anticipating their next moves based on how they would logically track a fugitive. Chief Marshal Samuel Gerard and his team were excellent at their job, but Kimble's local knowledge and singular motivation allowed him to think steps ahead. To effectively disappear, Kimble adopted several key methods. He frequently altered his appearance with simple changes like shaving his beard, cutting his hair, or wearing different clothing styles. He avoided using any form of identification or traceable money, instead working odd jobs for cash. Crucially, he used public transportation and avoided personal vehicles, making it harder to track him via license plates or vehicle descriptions. He also expertly utilized his medical skills, both to help others and to blend into various environments, such as a hospital or a prosthetic limb clinic. One insider detail is how Kimble exploited the marshals' reliance on technology and organized resources. While they were busy cross-referencing databases and setting up roadblocks, Kimble was using old-fashioned detective work, often physically going to locations to follow leads. He understood that while a massive team has immense power, it can also be slower to adapt to a highly nimble and motivated individual. Another fascinating element is his medical expertise, which allowed him to not only treat himself but also identify a unique prosthetic limb, a key clue that the marshals, despite their resources, overlooked for a significant period. Ultimately, Kimble's ability to outsmart the marshals came down to a mastery of improvisation and a deep understanding of human behavior, both his own and that of his pursuers. By remaining agile, thinking critically, and prioritizing his objective above all else, he demonstrated that even against overwhelming odds, a focused individual can navigate complex systems to achieve their goal.